You are listening to episode 246 of Paper Player, and we're joined with a partial cast today of JB, Jeff, and I'm your host, Tony. Woo! What's up, dudes?
Is that the first time you stumbled on the
it's been a while.
intro?
I'm just thinking differently. It's a new show. It's a new format. We're changing things up. We're doing things cool, you know. But no more. I don't want to hear about anybody's playing Magic, but...
this week in Magic, no, I'm just kidding.
Come on, dude.
No, we're not talking about anybody Magic.
You know why we're cutting that one.
I'll play more. I'm going to play
exactly
more.
Why we're cutting that one.
This is the summer of Magic. I got Living End built. You guys are done. I'm taking over the modern season.
There's a certain someone who never brings games of Magic to this Paper Player podcast.
It's not you. All right. As always, this is what we're doing now. Every episode, we're going to start with crack a pack. We're just going to open up a pack and see who's got the best value. That's it. Da-dum. Secrets. Which color did you get? Green? JB doesn't have one because he's poor. He doesn't afford it. All right.
I am poor.
Wait, you didn't get one, JB?
He doesn't. He can't figure. He doesn't understand. He doesn't read our texts.
Reading is hard.
Let's do any of that. All right.
Don't tell me directly.
Let's see what we got.
Smeared shit is throwing me
that's
off.
garbage.
I got a rare. What is this one?
I don't know what that card is.
Berta. Why is
trash?
Got the land.
Which one did I get? Feed.
Oh, that one's good. Feed the Swarm. Yeah.
That's pretty mid.
Another rare.
I got a foil, Biblioplex, Tomeplex. What did you get? Lesser Spray. That card stinks.
That's bad. Locust Spray.
Foil Island.
Suck.
That was trash.
Well, I got the best card. Feed the Swarm.
That was trash.
Hold on. Did anybody get a
Feed
flow
the
state?
Swarm's good.
Flow state?
I forgot to look.
You did not. I would have
Damn it.
Trust me.
Complete
I know
trash.
that card on site.
We'll have to try again.
God, see, we don't talk about what we did this week, and I want to talk about how much I have a love-hate relationship with that card.
Flow state is really good. Love it.
Yeah, but when you don't have it turned on, it feels terrible.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You just play it, find another one, it's turned on, and then you cast the second one.
If you remember that it's not turned on, instead you try to grab both cards and you grab the wrong one first, and you're like, shit.
All right.
You got a story coming.
You guys saw that, well, not you guys can see the screen, the viewer can't see anymore because we're just not going to reveal the screens. We're just going to show our talking heads in Magic. New format, new segments. We got hot topics.
Hot topic like the store?
Mm-hmm, yep, we got real hot topics. We got some
store exists still.
Let's just exactly.
I was walking in a mall the other day, and I definitely saw it. It's still there. You can definitely buy anime merch and weird pseudo goth accessories.
It's not goth anymore. It's not emo either. It's scene kids.
Nah, scene was around when we were kids,
doesn't even exist anymore. Telling you old.
Scene is not a
this
thing.
old man.
I don't know what the next generation is doing. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? All right. So,
Girl goth. That's what you get now.
Exactly.
Instead of scene.
All right, let's go over some show notes real quick before we get into everything. We have Goblin Lair Secret Lair Scalping, Wizards of the Barge statement, and yes, the Pinkertons did get them. The ban list. This is a pretty big shakeup, which is nice. We'll lead into our first segment. Then I mentioned we have new segments, this or that. And then we'll go into the second segment, which is stop playing a card, which us as the professional players that you know us to be, and you know the righteous and always
champions, winners of tournaments.
Yep, never incorrect. We'll tell you and guide you to take cards out of your deck so you can improve your gameplay experience. No more great value heroes, which is nice. Bracket 1 doesn't exist. I launched a question to the community, and boy, oh boy, did I get a response. And the biggest response I got this week was community pet peeves, and the community's divided. So, all right, dude.
Well, yeah, everyone's got something that annoys them, right? When
For
you're
sure.
playing Magic.
100%. So
Minus people yawning into mics.
it's all right. He's tired. He's a tired boy. You didn't take your midday nap, huh?
Oh, I definitely did, dude. I was listening to some vaporwave to sleep to. I was like, I'm gonna try this. I haven't put headphones on to take a nap in a long time to listen to calming music. It's pretty good.
All right. Did any of you guys get the Wizards or the
Play
Secret
Magic?
Lair?
Yes.
No, you better not. Did any of you guys get the Secret Lair Goblin Store?
So hard.
I woke up 10 minutes before it launched. I turned it on and it was sold out.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's rough. Scalper warning. 650 bucks, dude. That's like the lowest price. It sucks
so
that there's
crazy,
so
dude.
many. Well, there's not that many. All these people should be shamed, but it
That
is what it
first
is.
guy has 5 of them.
Oh my god! And the third guy has 3.
That guy's a fucking dirtbag.
You love to see it.
Considering they limited it to you can only buy 1, I want to know how many bots he had buying them.
I was about to say, do you see he's a WPN store? That means he's a premium store.
That's a real, it's ugly. That's all I can say about it. It's ugly. I don't like it,
What are you gonna do?
but
I mean, this has been an issue forever, right? Because
can't
we
stop
swapped
it.
over.
yeah.
Yeah, we swapped over from the pre-order to the
From the print demand to limited print.
right.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not gonna win either way. Like I definitely, if it's a secret layer I want, obviously I'm gonna feel bad if it sells out. But if it doesn't sell out, I am very much happier with them doing it this way. Because I like to get my product and I want to play with my product. I don't want to wait a year. I waited a year for the what were those? The Chibi Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Like they delayed it twice on me, and I was like, "This sucks, dude. I just want the cards."
Yeah, it's too
So,
bad.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is I'd much rather have it this way. Yes, occasionally you will get blown out like this, but for the most part, a lot of them are available and purchasable for people who want them.
Right.
It's very rare that we have one that like rips through like this. It usually tends to be the full decks, like this one or the Dan Dan. I mean, like people were thinking this was going to happen with the Deadpool one. Dude, you could still buy it now.
The Deadpool
Like
one?
it's still available.
You said the Deadpool one you can still buy?
Yeah.
To be fair, the Deadpool one,
Unless they closed it like fully, but yeah.
I don't
I
think
feel
so.
like I feel like the Deadpool one, the cards that were in there weren't
Strong.
as like yes, you could get Deadpool, and then it was like Blasphemous Act and stuff like that, but I just don't think it was that good.
It might not
Like,
be that
it's-
good, but I feel
The stack
like
for $200 was like amazing.
right.
Yeah. I mean, it's stacked. Plus, it's got the really desired art. And there's,
So good.
yeah.
Well,
And the
well,
box.
that's the biggest problem is it's not only the art on this one, it's that the value was actually there. And like there are plenty of secret layers where the value is kind of there or not there at all that sit around and you can just pick them up whenever you want.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
My kids are just going nuts upstairs, dude.
That's what kids do
Let
out
them have
here.
fun.
Yeah.
Fine, I can't hear anything. I legit can't hear a thing.
All right, lucky me then. Maybe I'm just
Yeah. You just get
overblowing
here.
it. It's so loud. I just hear them running back and forth with their toy truck.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Now,
can't hear
now I
nothing.
want to play with the toy truck, damn it.
Yeah, they get to live it up. No. Yeah, the scalpers suck. I don't think there's a remedy for it. The bot system sucks. Like, if I was WotC, I would talk to TCG Player, aka eBay, and be like, "Hey, these are a WPN store. They lose it today. They're done. Like they shouldn't have 5. Nobody should have 5. You know?
So, I mean, Wizards themselves owns their printing, like warehouses, whatever it is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, would it be that bad of an idea to like pre-print a certain amount? They'll sell out, and then they put it out there again, and they're like, "All right, if you want to buy it now, it's going to be print to demand for the rest of them. We can print them, but it will take longer for you to get these." Would that be a terrible thing to? Because that's also going to stop scalpers, and because the only way you're going to pay a scalper at that point is if you needed it now, and most of the stuff you don't need right away.
Yeah. That's
So here's
fair.
the problem with that is they have plans for what they want being printed when they want it to be printed. They have I'm sure they have a huge list of things that are currently set
Sure.
up to be printed. Adding in a print to demand somewhere in there might not be possible in scheduling terms because there's so much being released
That is
all
true.
the time. So it's like
I mean, fair.
they make
Just buy
contract.
another printer, damn it. They made
Well,
what, like $1 billion last year?
Yeah, buy another building, dipshits.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
what the state is. It's like, so to a degree, they have, their standards. Let's call them standards, because you've seen how some of the print runs can be for certain things.
Yeah.
But they have their standards. They have a group they go with. They have machines that are specialized for it that do very specific things to make sure that cards are hard to counterfeit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have been selling out the IP like mad. And they need to keep these schedules with other companies, or they have a chance of screwing themselves over for future prospects, right?
Bro, how much is Watsy paying you?
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
dude.
I'm gonna go get my suit out of the
You-
closet. I'm gonna fucking put it on. I'm ready to teach you some business, kid.
This is the real secret. You guys have been shills the whole time.
Me and Jeff were the shills all
Yeah,
along.
that's why you guys
The
were both
Jeff
named Jeff. They were supposed to
brothers in
send
arms.
Yes, that's their code name, Agent Jeff. They just send Jeffs people.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting you a suitcase, not a suitcase, a briefcase for your birthday, Jeff.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be
that's
right.
in like less than 3 weeks.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just keep that to yourself.
I'm
How
gonna
about,
get
how about
that
that? How about you just keep that to yourself?
Getting
You
old,
can
man.
fill it. You can fill it with magic cards and be like Seto Kaiba and bust it.
So
I'll trade you all this for.
Yeah. So Wizard of the Barge is the one that created this secret layer, or that was like the collab on them.
Okay.
And they released a statement, and obviously that statement went way too far. So the statement they came out with was, hey, the easiest way to put this is the way that this was handled, this drop, I was disappointed. I couldn't even buy my own. It was sold all in my cart, and we just spent months on doing the concept for this deck and so forth. But they just said, I would rather have people print proxies than pay scalpers, which opened up a
Floodgate.
yeah, because so many people then took it. I'm going to make a copy, and you can buy a $50 copy from me. So like 50 different websites decided to just take it because they said, hey, they said they would rather see proxies in the rather have people use
the wild.
proxies. Yeah, print it off. That's like what I think they were telling them to do, and then people were like, hey, that means I should sell this proxy. So that's what people did. And then they had to do a little follow-up statement, which is the Barge did, saying like, what we said, we didn't mean that. We don't actually want people to print proxies. Just everybody hold off, and maybe the money for the scalpers will go down. So don't pay the scalpers. But I think
Best way to fight a scalper is you don't give them money.
yeah, I think Wizards came in and said, "Hey, you just told the community to print proxies, and that's not okay."
Byproduct.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. So
A lot
Mux-
of these are part of old secret layers, though, right? Because like this Goblin guide, this Goblin recruiter, the Muxus.
The Goblin
These
Guide's
ones
old,
I've
but
seen before. I have that Goblin guide on a table behind me right now.
Yeah, that Goblin Guide was
was a
it wasn't
secret
a secret layer.
Yeah, it was.
Was it? I thought it was
Yep.
an
Yeah.
RCQ promo.
No, it was a secret layer.
yeah,
But a
Like-
bunch of the cards are old secret layer cards, right?
mm-hmm.
So-
Like the entire deck.
Yeah, that's what like websites are telling the community, and people are doing it. So that's not
Well,
good.
I'm going to tell you right now, that site that they're quoting it from has been known to make AI articles which scrape the internet for people discussing the controversy. It reads what the people are saying, and people are going, I'm going to make a proxy version of this because I can't buy it anymore.
Yeah.
And then it goes, they said, blah, 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 blah. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's been known to be misleading like that before for having AI-generated articles that
Yeah,
are scraping. So
yeah. Sorry,
I would not. It sucks that it came back to kind of shit on them,
Mhm.
but I would not take polygons.
I still think
Articles
Wizards of the
pretty
Barge,
seriously.
their incentive behind it, or their purpose for it, I think was cool to hear that the company
They
that
just
like
wanna
made
play,
the secret
right?
layer was like, don't pay $650, just print it out with some printer paper, slide it in a sleeve, and just play it.
Yeah,
like,
dude. I'd
yeah.
rather have that than give the scalpers money. But
If you could not buy it, that's the
Yes.
key, is that they were saying that as if you could not buy it from the actual production, go make at-home proxies.
yeah, so
Agreed.
this only counts if you
Fine.
can show me that on that date you have a legit screenshot that you were waiting in the queue. Because if you weren't waiting in the queue, You can't.
And you printed off a piece of paper that has a picture of one of these cards on it.
You're garbage.
You're out of the group. You're done.
I will say my argument for that though against that is like not a lot of people at what is it like 10? No, I'm saying 10 a.m. on a Monday have the chance to hop in queue and wait for 2 hours.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna have to call in sick.
Buy a secret lair.
Yeah, use your one time. You can do that,
Your one time,
or go to a baseball game with your kid. What do you want to do? Don't be lying.
I'll just bring little invisible Timmy here to go see some baseball.
Yeah, exactly, dude. But
my son.
This is going to be a common thing that happens with all highly, highly wanted secret lairs.
Same shit as always.
Yeah, it's always going to be the same thing. But as much as people can poo-poo me, I always agree with this method of print a finite amount, sell them, be done with it, move on to the next thing. Because print to demand, I'm not waiting a year plus for my product. Sorry.
And again,
this isn't Kickstarter.
It's more of the same thought of like, in my mind, they are doing this now because they don't want to line up the printing. They just want, because they have so many collaborations coming and so many different ones set up, they don't want to have all of a sudden one takes off, right?
Yep.
And they get 50,000 orders for it, and they're only expecting to do like 2,000, and now they have to dedicate the printer to printing for way longer, and they can't print the next thing for way longer because they have to finish printing off whatever they sold 50,000 of.
Yeah.
Right. And these are like fictitious numbers, but that's like the idea behind it. Is it all plays into this idea that they are constantly selling the IP of Magic, and they're constantly looking for collaborative partners in the business space to get new product out.
Yeah.
And who knows how far out?
Board meeting.
Huh?
Said I must have missed this board meeting.
Who knows how far out it goes? Who knows how far out it goes? But maybe a year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. Because they're making sets years in advance,
2 years in advance they start planning.
But the difference between that and this is that it just takes figuring out what you want for the art, figuring out what you want to reprint, and then scheduling that reprint.
Yeah.
And getting together with the company that does it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as labor intensive or time intensive. So like maybe a half a year out is what they plan for secret lairs.
Bro, who knows? It could be 2 years for all I know.
They ain't fucking.
It's got to be a year because if you think about it,
they're the collaborator with the artist. That they get the proofs. They got to approve it. They got to it's probably they're like levels, and then they have to get it on the printing schedule and all that. And I don't know if what I mean. Like it could be.
I just don't see it as 2 years. I see it as a year, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
The reason I think it's a year is remember when they did the astrology sign lands that was planned out for the entire year.
Oh sure,
right.
So I imagine it's got to be at least a year.
Yeah, for sure.
Could be.
Plus they got to fail.
Although again, that was at the
R&D.
time where they had print to demand, which was different.
Was it?
Yes.
I thought that was after they stopped it, but I could be wrong.
Nope. I think the year after, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Dude, online queues, line game, like the line simulator stinks. It's never fun. Never fun.
Dude.
They should have an option where it matches you up with someone and you play them in a game of Magic, and if you win, you get to skip them in line.
I think people would rather do like a lottery system where it's like you can put your name and then we'll send you an email.
Kind of like they do with sneakers and stuff like that.
Yeah, like hey, we'll pick your name out and good luck. If
you still have a lot of false entries in that case, right? But
fair, but like
it still feels better than like sitting in line for an hour and then being told, no.
Especially when you have the item in your cart and you're sitting in queue and you're there for an hour and a half, and all of a sudden you get to the checkout line and they're like, "Oh, sorry, this item doesn't exist anymore."
Yeah, I think people would rather not have to like spend. Yeah, just do. I would rather do a lottery system. Yes, there's an issue with it, but it is what it is. I think you just move on and go forward. But I would prefer that because I'd rather spend 5 minutes being like, "All right, I would like this," and then they go, "Hey, congratulations, you got there." And the bot accounts, I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of bots out there. I mean, there clearly are that are getting to this secret layer queue. That's why it fills up within like milliseconds, right? Yeah. Milliseconds. Like, the line's filled. Your wait's 3 hours. Whoever the first person is selected to get like enter to the door must feel like a god.
get in and get out within like 2 minutes.
Are you guys waiting in line? You idiots.
Chumps.
Yeah, dum-dums. All right. Let's get into the hottest of the topics, which is probably the ban list. Big deal. Which I know, you guys know. Corey Steelcolor was banned in Pioneer. Actually, nobody cares.
Yeah, sure.
I think nobody cares about that.
Hold up. They did announce that Pioneer will be coming back next year in a big way. They did not say exactly, but I'm guessing it's
Print
going to
Pioneer,
be
baby.
re-entering into the RCQ season and the RC season.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be them printing a set for Pioneer.
Yeah.
Oh God,
you're
please!
ready.
I don't want Pioneer
I hope
Masters.
you're
Like,
ready.
Shit.
It's time.
You're right. Because people can't afford Siege Rhinos. Damn it. It's bad.
Siege Rhinos.
That card was never playable. Yeah, but
What? It was played in standard a lot. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
You meant
thank you.
in Pioneer.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
we're
in
talking
yeah, the card was
Pioneer.
always bad
And I
in
bring
Pioneer.
up okay, my bad. Popper Bonder's Ornament was banned. That was banned like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Which card is that?
It's if for every copy of Bonder's Ornament you have, you can pay X mana and draw a card, and then you draw for each one. So that's all.
Oh,
it
it's
is.
the old. Yeah. I have a couple of these. They were from originally. They were from the Brawl decks, weren't they?
I don't remember where they're from. I thought they were in the mono-colored commanders the first time around.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, so basically, it was just blah. This card was like too good
fun.
because it was Jadam Tome and then like Tron existed, so like it was really easy to get this to pop off, and they banned this, which is so crazy. But yeah,
It's weird to me that this is banned worthy because just reading the card, it does not seem good.
it's terrible.
Right.
It was terrible. Like it was bad. They made a bad decision at that time, and it's whatever. Alchemy, we don't talk about that, so we'll move on. But Legacy had a big ban, which Undercity Informer got the chops, so that deck, Oops All Spells, literally lost half its win conditions.
Good. No,
They-
it has
they
not.
really-
They're adapting. They're playing this 5-mana spell that does the same thing. It's a sorcery.
God,
It's very
damn.
bad.
Yeah,
5 mana is a lot.
5 mana, and that card can get hit by Force Negation. So
And
that's
that makes it real bad.
yeah. I mean, they're just
What were you gonna say,
coping.
Jeff?
They're coping.
I was gonna say, is this deck really that big of a problem in Legacy?
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
also
it is.
just insanely unfun to play against.
So Force Wills have gotten worse
So
over
we're
time.
90% of the decks in Legacy.
No.
Force Wills
You
have
don't
gotten
understand.
Force Wills have gotten a lot worse. So things like the Tron deck that plays Candelabra is
Yeah.
just like it's on the rise, and when that deck keeps going up, Force Will keeps going down because you just like we're in a world where it's like Force Will stinks because you can't counter their one threat because they have 13 more in their goddamn deck, so you need to like
They'll
play
just
decks.
draw on
that
100.
yeah. So a lot of people have like I shouldn't say a lot. Legacy is still Force Will dominated, but it is significantly worse. And when Force Will is on the decline and more people are playing Candelabras, Bob Madeira decks. I don't know if people are still playing those. Mississippi
No,
River.
those are dead.
Yeah.
They all switched over to mono
Yeah, like
brown.
yeah. So all those decks that exist that are more like, hey, we're not going to play interactive games of Magic. That deck gets way better because you're just like, I'm probably the absolute best at being the non-interactive deck, and then you just pop off. So
Right.
Okay. I mean, I don't play a lot of Legacy, so that's why I was asking.
it's also just
So-
it's so unfun to play against. It's just like you did your thing, cool. So go bye. Like it's a 2-minute match.
So Informer's the one where you have to pay 1 mana in order to activate the ability.
Yeah, Spy is the ETB
And this is the reason why that's the right choice. Because
consign of memory.
this card right here, Consign, can counter Spy itself, and
Yeah.
it instantly stops the combo, whereas it doesn't stop. It stops that for a turn. So I'm really glad they picked that over Spy, and they didn't ban both, because it still gives you the option to play the deck, even though it's going to be quite a bit worse than it was before. You're probably not going to play it. People want to play it. Like I
Yeah.
said, they found that 5-mana spell that does the effect, the same thing.
Mhm.
Reveal cards from your deck until you find the named one, put everything else in the graveyard.
Yeah,
So people will still play it. I just think it's going to be infinitely worse than it was before.
for sure. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah,
Good ban.
I'm
I
glad,
still think.
Yeah, I'm glad it's gone.
I still think. Whatever that merfolk lady Tamio should be gone too, but whatever. I'm not gonna get my wish. It's gonna be a while before that happens.
Yeah, they got a secret layer with, or they have a modern promo with it right now in circulation. So
right. I don't think it's just that. I also don't think it's that busted. I just think it's an unfun card, and it goes into. It's like another 4 of in any blue deck, the same way that like Force of Will and Brainstorm and Ponder are. So now you're set to like 20 cards that are in every blue deck, and it's like, okay, this sucks.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
All right, let's hop into Modern and talk about the four bans that happened there. Those,
two bans, 2 unbans.
Yeah. So first off, ban Flage, Titan of Fury, or Fire's Fury. That was just Boros, Uro. That's all it really was.
You can't even say that. That card got played in every deck. It didn't matter what it was.
Uro.
It wasn't pure aggro.
I think Flage is actually worse, or like more.
It was way
than
more
Uro.
in. Oh yeah.
If you go look at its saturation, because of the land.
Nah, I don't think so. I think Uro's.
If you go look at the saturation, I promise you that Flage had more representation in top 8s than Uro did when Uro was alive in Modern.
Uro was also at the same exact time when Hogak was legal.
Right.
So like there was you literally got beat over the head with 2 like Uro. It's funny because Hogak and Uro got banned at the same time.
Right.
Which is really funny to think about, but there's like Modern was at an absolute trash state at that point. It was like you needed to be a Force of Negation deck or like a counterspell deck, and Uro was the best at doing that because you would, increase your land count while being able to like interact with Hogak or whatever. And that's all it really did. They both were graveyard-ridden decks, but I think Uro's better than Flage. I don't know.
I'm going to say Uro is better, but I think Flage had more representation in top 8s than Uro did during its reign.
Uro only lasted 4 months. It was out. Flage had a whole year.
Well, what I'm saying is during that 4-month period, if you look at a 4-month period with Flage, I think Flage was in more varieties of decks.
Flage didn't have to fight against Hogak. Come on.
Okay, you just keep saying that, but
it's so true.
It doesn't change anything.
Yeah, that's fair. Your statement is correct.
I also think if it wasn't for the Arena of Glory, Flage wouldn't be as big of a card.
Right.
Because of the fact that you can exert the land and
get the mana to be able to pay for it, and
you bring it back and it has haste, which is so you're doing 6 and gaining 6 is ridiculous.
I mean, and attacking with a 4/4?
6/6. They're all
6/6.
It is a 6/6?
Bro,
yeah.
The card's absurd. The card's huge.
For some reason, I thought it was only a 4/4.
No, my God.
They're all 6/6s, all 3 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, nah. No thanks. I'm glad it's gone. Keep it out.
Yeah, it was
that card is one of the reasons why whenever someone said, "Hey, you want to play in a Modern ICQ?" I said, "No, I don't want to play against that."
I'm so glad when I was in Vegas, I almost picked these up to start building red white for Modern, and I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
I still think red white will be a deck. It just energy, like, because they even said when they banned it, they liked that the energy decks were like kind of all over the place. There was like Mardu, they were adding different colors, but then with Flage and Arena of Glory, it kind of forced you to stay to red white because it was just the better version.
Right.
And now with Flage gone, you aren't going to be doing that.
They banned Amped Raptor and Flage, right? So like, there's your red reasons are like Galvanic Discharge, and that's it.
Well, and Ragavan, but yeah,
Ragavan's really good.
Our card's like
still
mid.
good.
It's pretty mid.
That's what I'm gonna play right here. Here's my Modern.
Go
deck.
ahead. I hope you play 4 of them.
Ragavan.
Please do it.
Please do it.
Please do it. Yeah.
And then the next band,
Lotus Field.
This one surprised me, but I was
it didn't surprise me.
Convinced on why.
It
makes the
prime time.
It makes what's it called too consistent.
Analyst.
Yeah. So
prime time.
it's Amulet, and then you can infinitely loop your deck by essentially saying, "Hey, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Aftermath Analyst, and then after I do that, what I'm going to do is Otawara all your permanents, and then I'm going to besage you all your lands, and then I'll just hit you with the prime time." So
well, and you were escape shifting on top of it, and then analysting it back, and it was really gross.
Yeah,
bad.
I think it's funny because
it's a good card. It's a bad card.
A lot of people were like, "Why didn't they just ban prime time?" But if you think about it, Primetime is the only original Modern deck that still exists.
Amulet?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's hanging on
There-
by a thread.
I mean,
Now. It was
now
really good.
it was really
without
good.
No,
it.
I'm
before
saying
the
like
ban,
it's still
right?
insanely good. People are just like, oh, I have to go back to playing the hard version of this, where it's like I have to know.
Yeah,
better
with all the
lines.
lines and the bounce lands and stuff.
I have a theory about Primeval Titan and why it's lasted so long. I mean, you could
Why?
just ban the Amulet of Vigor and just move on, but I think what they're going to do
That
is
kills the deck.
it's good. It's
Good.
yeah.
No, you got to
I
hold on.
don't think
to
the deck
some
is
form
that
of
bad or
Modern.
that. I don't think it's that oppressive when it's capped like this.
Sure. I think what they're going to do is they're going to ban Primeval Titan at one point, but the day they do that, there's going to be a commander announcement that it's also unbanned there. So that's what's going to happen. They're just putting that in their back pocket. They're like, guys, you can't play with it in Modern. However, Modern players, we just gave you a bone. You can sell yours that were going to be $5 for $70 now.
No, not at all.
I don't think there's a reason to ban Primetime in Modern.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Obviously, because they unbanned Umazawa's Jitte.
Hell,
How you going to play a Primetime when you have Arboreal Grazers? This shit sucks.
God, Jit sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Jit
We've all.
oh, I have that art too.
That art is so good, but Jit sucks.
It's a really bad card. There are
4 mana do nothing is terrible.
the amount of people that talked to me on Facebook that were like, "Dude, this card is so absurd." I'm like, you haven't played Modern in like 10 plus years. I'm not talking to you. And they're like, "Dude," and they would just read the card to me. And it's like, I read the card. Let me just get ahead of you here. So I had like a statement. I was like, I've read the card. It doesn't have a place in Modern, unfortunately. Probably doesn't have a place in Pioneer. Probably doesn't have a place in Standard. The game has
Pioneer?
passed it. Nope. Creatures
It's gonna
do
happen.
so much now. It's not even
Right. But
creatures
you
do
don't need
so
it on
much.
an equipment that costs you 4 mana to be able to make it work.
Yeah, it's
Right.
4 mana plus the creature has to attack. Like it's so.
Would you rather
much.
pay red, red, white, white for a Flage or play a Jit and equip it?
And then
Well,
That's
you don't
what I
have
thought.
that option anymore.
That's what I thought.
well, yeah, but I mean,
Bad
I've been hoodwinked before. I was like, Jace the Mind Sculptor, you idiot!
Hey,
Splinter Twin,
you-
you idiots!
I was about to say, Splinter Twin, you were so excited about. I said Jace was shit when they unbanned it, and it was.
Yeah, it was. You were right.
The only one that like did something when they
Bloodbraid was
unbanned
okay.
was Bloodbraid was okay, but it was Stoneforge when it got unbanned.
Right.
Like it
It
was the
good for,
thing
like, a
for a
week.
long time.
Yeah.
It found a spot.
It was
for a
top
little
tier
bit.
for a while, man. Like,
Yeah, it was played in that
Hammer time.
equipment deck. Yeah. Hammer
well,
time.
like
It's
because
very
it was
good.
played with Luris for a long time till Luris got banned.
That was a Lur's problem, not a Stone.
No,
problem.
agreed. But I'm saying that
Yes,
card
yes, yes.
existed and was contributing.
For sure. For sure.
I think it was still a good card. All right, this one,
This
next
next
one,
unbanned is wild.
it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake.
Wow. So Violent Outburst was banned like 2 years ago or a year ago or something like that. I didn't think this was going to come out this quick, but Instant Speed Cascade, that's really what you play for. Literally the rest of the card is flavor text, but it's red, green, 1 instant Cascade, which allows you to go into Crashing Footfalls or Living End. Those are the two big ones that you normally play. Both are excellent cards. Yeah, this is a beating.
So this is why I say this is a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem with it when it was in Modern before was that it was not counterable by Force and Negation,
Yep.
which meant you got screwed
Mm-hmm.
by decks that played this and Force and Negation to counter your one counter spell you could pay for to counter this during your end step.
Yes.
So it was like, I'm going to hold up Spell Pierce mana. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because they can just Force a Negation and get their 2 Rhinos anyways. And it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, the real sequence that's more problematic is I do this at the end. I Violent Outburst at the end of your turn. You're forced to deal with it then, and then I'll just like whatever you had in your hand to deal with it. I'll just do it again on my turn. I'll just play another Force or Charlotte's Agent. So like the back-to-back Cascade spells is tough.
Not just that either. There's also the fact that the Rhinos come in at the end of your turn, at the end of your opponent's turn, can attack the following turn, which is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
everything about that is wild. It's really strong. I don't think they understood what they did when they unbanned this, and I think this is going to be one of the best decks, especially with Flage being gone.
Also,
Footfalls?
just living ending at the end of your opponent's turn.
Right. Either or. I mean, I'm just saying anything. Doing
Yeah.
anything at your end of your opponent's turn, making it so that this card has a hard time getting countered, or whatever it flips
Yeah.
has a hard time getting countered. Obviously, you don't care about countering this card itself, but
Yeah.
but the fact that the whole reason they printed Force of Negation was to try to beat weird, and this is not a combo deck. Living
It
end
is,
kind of is.
they're both combo decks.
Yeah.
But it's sort of a combo deck. It's looking for one piece that it wants to play repeatedly, right? So
That's a combo, isn't it?
kind of. When I think of combo, I think of like what was that Simic deck that would go and sack a creature? You go get some huge dude and fuck up your opponent. Shoal?
Neogenesis.
Yeah, Neogenesis. That's what I think of when I think of like combo deck.
Neoform. Sorry, Neoform.
Neoform. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. I think this is a bad idea. I don't think there's any cards that have come out recently that, in my memory, that can. Well, actually, I take that back. Consign.
No.
Consign
that
counters Cascade, correct? It doesn't. It's triggered ability, yeah.
It's not trigger ability.
Okay. Okay. Well then, yes.
Cascade's a nightmare.
I think this is terrible.
Cascade's
is
a nightmare.
terrible.
It like happens like immediately. It's one of those like you can't counter the Cascade ability on the stack. It just happens. And that's just what you have to deal with.
we gotta double check this. I know AI be lying, but AI says Cascade is a triggered ability.
When you cast a spell, exile a card from the type of card. It might.
Yeah,
I don't remember people ever stifling the cast like Charlotte's
All right,
Agent.
let me find out.
Just see if you can stifle a Charlotte's Agent.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Um,
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
By the way, with Violent Outburst being unbanned, I feel Three Fairies Stonks are gonna
Yes,
go up.
you can. By the way.
You can.
Yep.
Okay, then that makes it a lot better because I guess.
So okay, it's slightly better. I mean, you're still in the same realm of like Spell Pierce being good, but then also getting countered, or that card being good and getting countered. But
those are all sideboard answers.
you have more options, which is good.
Yeah, but that deck's also gotten. Both those decks have had like an uptick in like quality creatures. That's a pretty big change too. It's really big actually. So, but yeah. So
Gotta invest in your Three Fairies now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit.
I mean,
No,
I was about to say, dude, the Scepter deck's gonna be way better.
Yep.
Scepter's gonna be so good. You get to play Spell Pierce on the sideboard too. Check this out.
nice.
Oh,
Maybe
it's so
that's
good.
where we're at. Maybe it's just gotten better. I'm also like
we're getting back to blue white, baby. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Tony loves it.
blue white
all
can
I
never
want
be
to
an
do.
Oslet Pride though, which is just comical.
Right.
They play Oslet Pride, you're just like, all right, we'll go to the next game. That's that. I can't beat this card.
You're running
What
Prismatic.
you're telling me
Ending.
is you're playing Erode now.
You have to beat the
play a
Oslet
road.
Pride. That's followed up by the Ajani. That's followed up by the
Yeah,
Goblin
yeah.
Bubble. It's like it's kind of like you need to go like haymaker, 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 and then you need to be answer, and then also try to set up a game plan, which is incredibly hard.
You do have a 2-minute board wipe now in Modern that
Wrath of
Control
Skies?
gets to run. Yeah.
Yep, that is fair. You're not wrong about
Wrath
that.
is
And I guess with Flage being gone, you can't just be like, all right, you board wipe me and Flage you.
Now I'm gonna play this huge dude that will ruin your game.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that board wipes are way more devastating for energy decks now
You know
because
what's even more
Flage is
interesting?
gone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Wrath of the Skies also gets rid of Goblin Bombardment?
yeah. I mean, you're trying all. It just doesn't get rid of the.
what?
It just doesn't get rid of the.
Yeah, dude,
Ajani.
it gets rid of all permanents that are 2 or less.
all non-land. Is it
No.
not? Hold on. Does it
Yeah,
get rid of the
dude.
Ajani too?
It
Yeah,
absolutely,
because it's non-land.
it absolutely fucks up lands in Legacy.
All right.
That's why I know it, because
Oh.
it ruins lands.
For some reason, I thought it
card
didn't get
sucks.
planeswalkers. I thought it was maybe.
Nope,
I thought
it's
it was like
every
British
non-land permanent.
God damn,
Very good.
card's sick as f.
It's like Ratchet Bomb.
Which will
You
lead us
don't have
into
to wait
our
2 turns.
first segment, new segment. Josh, I'm gonna need some music for this. You guys can beetle bottle.
Let's do that.
Which one's better,
Wow.
Crashing Footfalls or Living End?
Crashing.
I knew, Jay. I'll let you go on your tangent, JB, before I answer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Why do you-
explain this one to me.
Why do you think Crashing Footfalls is better?
Crashing doesn't require the graveyard to be used, and way too many sideboards use graveyard hate, which means you're going to have a lot more hate for your crashing or for your living end decks than you will for your crashing footfalls. not incidentally. It's not like they have to build towards it. They just have it. It's sitting there. They don't need to put cards in their sideboard. You're not including. Well, Spell Pierce is still good against Living End. Whatever. That's different.
Good against both, yes.
But the idea is that all of a sudden now you have multiple cards that are not supposed to be good against the Cascade deck that are good against you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So, this is true. But Living End was still good before the ban, and those Graveyard Hate existed then too. So how are they still existing back then?
This is the thing. I'm not saying Living End is bad. I'm saying Crashing Footfalls is better. It's this or that.
Because there's the Cycling Green card that they run that literally just destroys an enchantment or an artifact. And they've been running that for like years, which already answers most of your Graveyard Hate. Not to mention they can run Green Force.
I think Wistfulness is the biggest game changer there.
Wistfulness is also an answer
it's a
to
4X. The best part about Wistfulness is you can put the Evoke trigger on the stack so it's on the battlefield while you exile their Graveyard Hate, and then the Wistfulness goes to the graveyard after.
Yep.
That's a huge one. That's massive.
I am going to admit I agree with you that I think Crashing Footfalls is better strictly because of the colors they'll be playing.
And that's what I was about to say is it's blue is going to be in Crashing Footfalls, which gives them options for Force and Negation, which I think
Living End plays it too. They both play Living End plays 4 Force Negation, 4 Subtlety.
Okay. All right, well, maybe.
I think Crashing Footfalls will be better. I just don't think Living End is bad for the reason you think it's bad.
I think Living End's the better of the two.
I think it's more explosive.
Living End, it just feels way more glass cannon-y.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's more explosive. It definitely does the job better. I think Crashing Footfalls is more resilient to answers.
You're imagining a world that everybody's playing blue, right? Like in the world that you're not playing blue, Living End clowns.
Suddenly,
like heads up.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, it's like Living End just clowns it.
But I mean, to be fair, that applies to both. Like, you get clowned by Crashing Footfalls if you're not playing blue also.
No, I'm saying like in heads up, like Living End.
You could have better pressure with like red white
against Crashing Footfalls.
Against Crashing Footfalls. Whereas like once the Living End hits on turn 2. Once the Living End hits on turn 2,
you're putting in 7 mana to like. So
how are you Living Ending on turn 2?
No, I'm sorry. Nobody's doing it turn 2. You're doing it on turn 3 at the end of their turn now. So Force Negation. So in the mirror match, like in the Crash Football versus Living End, like you do it on their end, and they don't have like access to Force Negation. So and then you're like, all right, I'll put a Colossal Sky Turtle in play that has Ward 2. And then, there's a couple
if we're pitting them head to head, yes.
Yeah, that's why
Living End every time.
But even then, like, I just don't think the 4/4s are as good as we think they are. I think they're lesser, right? I think.
Here's the other problem for me is that let's say you are playing against a blue-white deck, right? And you know that they're bringing in a ton of answers.
Both decks are super soft. So blue-white.
You can suspend green, Crashing Footfalls turn 1 to prep it, and then have more stuff coming every turn.
You're not casting it if like Teferi's out though.
Right.
Yeah, you don't.
But then you're fighting over Teferi and you're keeping up mana to do counterspell stuff. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's where I'm coming from. Is I think the deck is better against a blue meta than Living End is.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know. I think we'll find out.
Well, we will.
I'm curious to see if
people will want to play the hell out of both of these decks.
I mean, you also just get to go white, blow up your like Crashing Footfalls, where you have to have like 9 energy stored to get all the permanents that they put in with Living End.
Right.
I'm curious to see if the Crashing Footfalls deck is going to go back to the version they were playing before it got banned, where they were playing like Leyline of the Guild Pack and stuff like that.
Sure.
That'd be
because then they got access to Leyline binding and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious if it's going to be that, or if they're going to go back to the straight teamer version.
Right.
The teamer version is only beneficial because of Simian Spear. Well, they have to play teamer no matter what, because you need 4 Charlotte Agents, you need 4 Violent Outbursts. That's like your key to win. And then it's
Chromox
up to you.
is banned in Modern, right?
Which one? Yes, Chromox, 100%.
Yeah,
even then, you don't want to. Also, you don't want to. I don't know what that adds to this. You just would cascade into it and be angry. Can't play any Moxes in your decks.
Oh, right. Duh.
Yeah,
Can't do that.
Hypergenesis is banned still, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It's literally like living in Hypergenesis. Is
I mean,
probably
I would
the
have just
same
played
quality.
Hypergenesis over
Yes.
Living End then. I'm like, hey, check this out.
So go get your test of talents. This is going to be your best answer to this.
And I love it.
Oh, man,
This
I
card's
remember
so
when you
good.
hated this card, Tony.
Yeah, discard's great.
Dude, this is part of the... Ooh. This is why I should go into blue for that Pox deck I was playing in Legacy,
Yeah,
so
test
I
of
could play
talents.
this card.
Get bodied, boy. Get your flow states out of here, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm on Team
Also-
Living End. I think this is going to be more legit. I think Crashing Footfalls. I think 4/4s are just not as potent with Modern Horizons 3 existing. Yeah.
This was Modern Horizons 1, right?
This is Modern Horizons 1, and then it got completely cracked on Modern Horizons 2 because you had Fury in your deck.
Right.
and
And you had Endurance, which
And-
recycled your footfalls. which
Endurance is
important.
legal still, but yes, yeah, it does do
But
that.
that's what I'm saying is like you could get in.
And Living End was the degenerate of the two because it had grief. You were like, turn one grief, rip your hand apart, and then a Living End bring back the grief with all the other threats. You're dead. Like, you just were never winning, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, grief.
Yeah, they had to really power that shit down. Because I think Charlotte's Agent came with Modern Horizons 3.
Yes.
I don't remember. That was a big one.
I literally
no,
2
no,
days
no,
ago
no,
watched
no.
someone open a Modern
That was
Horizons
way
3
before.
No, well, it came out before, but it was introduced into Modern with MH3.
No, I promise you that was in.
Don't
You
do
want to
this,
bet?
JB.
Because I watched
It was
someone
in
open a
2.
collector pack 2 days ago, and they opened Shardless Agent.
It was in 2.
Oh, you're right. Isn't
I knew it because I remember playing it in.
Or no, that was the
football.
Modern Horizons 2 collector pack. My bad.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I was like, it wasn't 1, but it was definitely 2.
Yeah, it was 2.
This is
Right,
really
you're right.
No.
this got disgusting.
Because I remember that art, and I remember
still
being
like
pumped because
$5
everyone was
or
like,
something.
This card's 50 cents. This
"Crashing
card's,
Footfalls will be
poo-poo.
busted."
this card's always been poo poo. It was played
What?
once.
It was
I mean,
played
it's
in
printed like
Legacy
100
for a while.
times.
Oh yeah, I remember going into Baleful Strix. Now it's just like
Yeah.
you really want to get a good deck. You use Charlotte's Agent into guaranteed Orcish Bowmaster. Well, your only 2-drop is Orcish Bowmaster, and you'll just make people cry. But yeah,
People still play Rhinos in Legacy every once in a while.
for sure. All
They're
right,
good.
play some music. Bing bang boom ba bee.
Dang, listen, go.
Wickety, wickety, wickety. What?
Well, yeah, dude. Now we're going into another segments. This is your PSA. This is for us to help you players out there. Stop playing. Insert song. All right,
Okay.
JB, tell me the card that you want to tell the people to stop playing.
We're gonna go on to Legacy.
Okay.
Okay. There's a card that's seen decline over the years, and I think it's finally time for it to kick the bucket.
Tell me about it.
There's many alternatives to it in different ways, and I mean, there is a small spot for this card, but I don't think it's worth playing, even in the decks that it sees play in nowadays.
Yeah.
Mind Break Trap. I think it needs to be gone. That card is trash. The only deck it sees play in currently still is the artifact decks, and there are multiple artifacts that do what they want Mind Break to do, but better.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I don't understand why they wouldn't get a Karn tutorable version of what they want to do so they can have it for game 1 and then be able to bring in extras on game 2 and 3
Sure.
if they want to do that. So a lot of the new Trinitron versions, the Trinisphere-tron
Yes, I
decks that we were talking about with the 4 candelabras that no one will play in real
do.
life.
Yeah, that's not a real thing. How much is, you know what? You just keep talking. Let me see how much Candelabra is.
$1,200.
thought
That
it'd be
is the
worse.
only deck that is currently playing Mind Break Trap in the sideboard, and I think it's just got to go completely. I think people just got to get rid of it. Just cut the cord now. Got to let it go. I know you really want to keep this card that has been semi-staple in Legacy for many, many years, but it's time to let it go.
Yeah, Mind Break Trap does. I agree with you. I think that card stinks. Like, that's like a 2015 tech for many
Right.
years.
Honestly, didn't know that card was still seeing play.
Yep, and I mean it saw even a little more play prior to like this card right here. you'd see a little more sideboard card before this.
Consign, baby.
Yep. For various reasons or whatever, but I don't think it needs to be in the Karn decks either. I think it can come out. They can play something like Damping Sphere or which again, Karn tutorable, can be played on turn 1 with Ancient Tomb. Like these are things that are important for the deck, and it lasts longer on the field and does more for other things.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can't play. I take that back. You can't play Damping Sphere.
Yeah.
You could ruin your own lands.
That's not good.
But whatever.
Damping Sphere
card needs to go.
Or it is Karn tutable. I'm thinking of Urza Saga.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. Give me your card that you want to tell people to stop playing. And yes, I accept it's Goblin Guide.
It's not, because Goblin Guide still isn't replaceable in Burn, but Burn is just unplayable, so that's a whole nother conversation. So I went to Commander. I figured I played the least amount of Commander from the podcast, so I should know the most about it. It's kind of a tie for me between Whisper Silk Cloak and Lightning Greaves. I think Lightning Greaves has been bad ever since Swift Boots came out, because Shroud is just trash compared to Hexproof. And I think Whisper Silk Cloak has been an overrated equipment for a long time.
What does that card do?
It makes things unblockable in Shroud for 3 and 2, and then the other one, Lightning Greaves, is 2 and give things haste in Shroud.
Yeah, I know that.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't agree with Lightning Greaves. I do agree
I never will agree with Lightning Greaves.
Swift Boots is just better.
It is better. But why don't you want 2 of them?
No, it's not better. We're not going there. We're just not going there.
Why?
Mana is a real thing that is that exists in Commander. And I know that the games you play are probably
so
bracket 1 with 20 mana, so you always have.
I was going to say, I did forget to preface. This is referring to casual Commander. I'm not referring to like 3, 4, 5 pods, like whatever. Like the people that sit down and. Or sorry, 4 or 5 pods. I meant to say 1 through 3. I think it's bad. There's so many times I've watched people play Lightning Greaves and then not be able to do something that their deck is supposed to do because they can't target their own creature.
I mean, that's just user error. Like the fact that they don't have a second creature to move it and then target the creature and move it back is pretty crazy. And the 0 of just like your commander costs 4, you can then spend 4 mana and give it haste right away. And then if for all the fools out there playing commander damage, I don't know who keeps track of that. That's bracket 1 talk. But yeah.
That's the whole point of the game. But all right.
Commander damage is the Stains. They should just do away with it. I hate commander damage. I don't like the subset of things I have to keep track of. You did 21 damage. It's like, okay, this is stupid. You know.
After you talk about your card, I actually have a question about the ban cards. I forgot to ask if a card was actually still legal in Modern.
Sure. My card is Mana Gorger Hydra. This is green and 2 for a 1/1 with trample, and then whenever a player casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. This is like.
Do people still play this?
This is I see these in cubes.
In a cube?
Yeah, it's in a cube.
Whose cube?
Vintage cube. It's really bad.
No way.
This is not in Vintage.
It might have been. It might have gotten cut recently, but it was way. It was in Vintage cube in the last year. It was, yes, it's way. It's so bad, dude. So
why?
I'm reading the card to you. I don't know how to surmise this. This card, your reaction is the same as mine. And then also in Commander, like this card feels like it was gonna do so much more, but it's like, yeah, you have a 7/7 Hydra. Cool. Like, it's just not great. Like, it's like, what if bought all the mana doublers or all the counter doublers? It's like, then it's a 20/20 or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's never as good as you think it's going to be. This card stinks.
This card has been power crept, by the way. There's a 3 mana one that literally has the same stats in trample, but it says whenever it's got landfall and you double the counters on it.
You can cut that too. That card stinks too.
Card is played in standard.
Great. I'm glad that you guys have fun. In your little,
you might be right. This might have been in.
I know it was. I keep seeing it as like
crazy, dude.
Because it's always like last pick. Because green doesn't have an identity, so they're like, we'll just make big dumb creatures. Green isn't because of the like Vintage Cube sucks for green because all the fast mana like mana dorks are irrelevant.
Big dude.
Everybody's got Moxes and Lotuses. It's like, yeah, your deck is just like every other deck is just like you play Tolarian Academy and have more fun. You know?
The only good one is Channel's a good green card.
But yeah, the Mana Gorge Hydra
You're
like
missing the best green card in the cube.
Yeah, I know, Questing Beast. I get it.
No.
I mean, you can play it. It's like it's if you want to do like a 2-2 draft, you know, from an arena standpoint, or you want to go 1-2 like a local cube draft, for sure, play Questing Beast. I invite you to do that. It's just not good.
Taylor still owes me a written one-page letter about why my deck was good and it had Questing Beast in it. Because I went.
Questing Beast is good.
I think I went 2-1, and he was like, "You won't win a single match."
It's perfect. Questing Beast is perfect for when someone goes, I mulligan to 5. You're like, all right, Questing Beast is like, shit, I guess I have to draw out of this. And you're like, donk.
Questing Beast is perfect.
See, when you draft that Black Lotus, and then you get Questing Beast, and you go turn 1 Questing Beast, and your opponent just dies.
Yeah.
And then they go turn 1 Source.
I'm going to go down to 3 life or 4 life. Probably 3 because I fetch because I'm a brilliant player. I'm going to go Underworld Breach LED, and you're going to go,
I'm in mono green, so I'm definitely flashing in endurance, and you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
you know,
with your mono green insane card selection. You know, you had Sylvan Library too. You just had all these. Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I don't play Sylvan Library. That card's bad.
All right, we're not.
Oh, you're bad.
We're not doing this right now.
Terrible, dude.
That card is good.
Yeah, I know.
This guy's trash.
All right, don't play Mana Gorge Hydra. That card stinks. Get out.
I didn't know this was the card in the vintage.
Yeah, I didn't even think.
You guys think I'm joking? I see it and I go like, "Jeez, this card stinks."
What is this originally from? Wasn't it like
Commander?
Zendikar?
It's from Commander.
Okay.
Its original printing was like 2013 Commander or some shit. It's absolutely trash. So, all right.
3 mana.
Good
Real quick.
news. Yes.
I wanted to ask about that card for Modern. The Bauble that got banned in Legacy. It's like the 1 mana if they don't cast or pay mana.
Oh, Vexing Bauble?
Is that banned in Modern?
Nope.
Yeah, you can play it. Everybody's got an answer to Cascade.
Is it? No. What set did it come out of?
Modern Horizons 3.
3.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. That's legal.
Yeah, then you can play that.
That counters a spell if you don't pay mana for it, right?
Yes. It counters
It's
any
1 mana?
cascaded things.
Yeah, there you go. It answers Cascade decks.
Correct. You need to play it like this. We're in a world where like your Cascade deck needs 4 main deck Wistfulness because for blue you get to draw 2 and discard 1, so it already helps out your living in package. Or for green, you exile. I think it's Destroyer or Exile. I think it's Exile.
Oh, let me
Yeah, okay.
You can't read.
Don't you dare! You piece of
You
shit.
can't read
You
Japanese.
son of a bitch.
Here, read this.
It's exile target artifact or enchantment. So you just
I
want that in your main deck because you're like, oh, you're playing Urza Saga? Bow. Nice deck. Yeah. So
Just like free answers.
yeah,
It's always good having options.
yeah. It's why those are.
Yeah, I
that's
was
like
just
those
curious because I couldn't remember. I knew it was banned in Legacy. I just couldn't remember if it was banned in Modern.
I'm excited to try what's the V one?
are. Vexing Bauble.
No, Vibrance.
Vibrance. I'm excited to try Vibrance and lands.
Oh
tomorrow.
sure, nice. All right, dude, we did it. We are the reason that Marvel is brought to Arena. We told them. Okay, Wizards, listen to us. Everybody was like, no, I like Through the Omen Paths. No, you don't. So Magic the Gathering Arena will not have great value superheroes anymore. So what's his name? Flip. What's the?
Double Fit.
No, not that's a real Magic.
Oh,
The Green Goblin off-brand.
oh my God.
No one
This
remembers.
is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, like the great value Green Goblin.
Not a single person on this planet remembers what that card's
Dude, this is
name is.
gonna bother me now. I feel like I have it on the tip of my tongue.
Felch.
No,
I don't remember his name either.
I gotta look this up. It's gonna bother
you,
me.
you can't. Anyways, good news is that yeah, we're gonna get the actual you're gonna get the real cards that are printed in paper. Felch.
Phlegm or Fleam.
Fleam.
Fleam Gobin's creation.
Can we just call him the Green Felcher?
Yeah, let's call him Felch. That's what he's for. Great value. Green
You like
Goblin.
that
is
one,
Felch.
Jeff? No go. Not for you.
Yeah, I'm down. That works for me.
Nasty.
Okay. That's a cool
I
looking Lord of
appreciate
Atlantis.
this, man. Is someone that does a lot of my playtesting for big tournaments on Arena. It was super annoying when I would look up a
Dude.
deck list to
Holy
try
crap.
and be like,
Nothing matches.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, what is this card called on Arena? And I have to look that. It's just so annoying.
It was hideous, dude. Absolutely hideous.
Lord of Atlantis is cool.
Yeah. So big win. That from the drafting perspective, like what you draft in real life, like in person with your friends, you can also draft on Arena without having to like make like, dude. I was excited to see with the Infinity Stones be all 6 Omen Paths and see what they were gonna name them, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm glad this is gone. This is good, really good.
It's going to be interesting when the gauntlet comes out and it says you need all 6 stones, but yet on Arena there's only going to be 5.
There's 5, and then the other
So stupid.
and they're gonna have like a little A symbol on the A.
I
Gauntlet.
wonder if they got the permission to go back and do the Spider-Man ones, and they're going to slowly release them into Arena as like cosmetics.
Maybe.
Yeah, they should, right? Oh, it says right here.
It says right there.
Spider-Man's coming
Oh,
to Arena.
look at that.
Yeah, so they fixed
Are
it.
they just going to discontinue the other ones and take them away?
I hope they just go away forever.
Will be available on Arena, but what does this mean?
So it's good. So that's June 16th is when the Spider-Man will be there, plus the next Marvel set will be there too.
There you go. You get both. You can use either or.
Okay.
The shitbird's using Flame or Fletch or Felch.
Can't use
Felch.
fucking green Felcher anymore.
So this is good for us as players. So yes, you can still use your 3 cards.
This is for we. This is for us.
I'm really happy we did this. So you can thank us, community. If it wasn't for us, we wouldn't have this. However, it's only stating it's coming to Arena. So Magic Online might still have to use Felch or whatever his name
Hell
is.
yeah.
Which is concerning because if this is happening, this makes me think for a second. Like, just I was like, hey, wait, what? Are they gonna discontinue
Magic Online? Goodbye, Vintage Cube. They're trying to bring it over to
it's already on
Arena,
Arena.
so they can get people to play Arena.
Isn't it already that they're missing some cards on there? Like
Yes. Arena? Yes.
No, not Arena, Moto.
Yes. Magic Online.
Yeah,
is
they're
just-
missing some cards already. So like Legacy and stuff like that isn't true Legacy on there technically. I mean, they're cards that don't matter, but
yes, right. Like you can't get Rick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certain. Yeah, certain.
didn't they get
players.
they didn't get the in-universe of him?
I don't know if they ever did it for The Walking Dead. Did they?
Yeah,
They did.
Okay, then maybe they did.
No, you could play Lucille because that's what someone did instantly when it came out. He went and got 4 copies of Lucille so he could
right.
win
You're right.
a legacy thing.
Yeah,
maybe
I'd
it's the
check it out.
Warhammer decks. I think aren't on there.
Yeah,
might
that
be-
might be
yes.
true. Yeah, because you cannot
Damn it.
play St. Catherine.
St.
Yeah.
Catherine you can't play, and then what's the
Whatever
other
it is,
card? The mono black one,
Poxwalker.
Poxwalker.
Yep.
That's true.
Which are both very good. Turns out.
So this is excellent. This is good news. I just the fact that it might not go to Magic Online is a little concerning. Unless they have,
It's a dying client.
it does
Get
shrink.
the hell out of here.
Once the Vintage Cube is now on Arena, like that market they had, the market share there is dwindling, and I'm sure they're not happy with rental services. So, like they probably like it because it. I mean, there are people that make content through there, right? Like modern content is seen.
Well, I was
through
about to
there.
say, a lot of the cubers also still make content on Magic Online. They'll
Yes.
do
Well,
like
because that's the only place you can truly
Well,
vintage cube.
they'll do
Yeah,
mock
we can do that right
they'll
now.
do mock drafts on like a site
Mhm.
and then go build the vintage cube, whatever the deck was on
Yeah,
their like thing and play their
exactly.
round robin.
It's a good way to also hey, I want to play your 100 Ornithopter cube. Cool, let's go draft it on your Cube Cobra client or your draft client, and then we can just
And then build
import it.
the
Yeah,
deck.
so it's like there's other ways to do it, but yeah, it's concerning. I don't know if they're gonna come through on Magic Online. I'm surprised that like the arena wasn't one and the same, but they know. Magic Moto wasn't one and the same, but as far as like arena goes, that's their cash cow. Like they have people spending gems to do phantom drafts of vintage cubes. They're like, hey, this is a client that we want. So,
That's because I can't sit on the toilet in vintage cube on Moto.
oh yeah,
All right, Jeff. What's this card?
it's so.
What's the mana cost? It's so blurry.
blue 2?
Blue 2?
Oh, blue
No, it's
1.
blue 1.
Uh,
Give me a sec.
No idea. It's an avatar card in Japanese. It looks like.
Well, yeah, if it was in English, it'd be too easy. You just read the name.
Yeah, we have audio
idiot.
listeners, so when you just say what this card is and he's struggling.
Right.
Okay, so I thought you were referring to the Strixhaven ones. I can name all those ones.
No, I'll pick one up
Avatar
in a
ones. I
second
don't
you
know
will
all
not
the
name.
special guests for that because I didn't like
I don't
Avatar.
know. What is that card? Is it Days?
It's 2
What's
mana.
the stupid meme of like the company wants you to tell the difference between these two
still?
cards?
Oh, nice. All right.
I didn't realize it was an unplayable card.
All right.
All right, what about this right here?
Can you knock it off?
That's crop rotation.
No, it's not.
I know. That's pick your poison.
Okay, all right.
All right. You
Good
got
job.
it. Nice. All right.
Can you not?
All right.
I will do whatever I want.
So I got to be honest with you. I asked a question: does anybody actually play Bracket 1 Commander? And this, like, our page had like about 91 comments on it, like, pretty quickly. And then, like, when I shared it, there was like 400 plus comments over there.
Dude, that first comment. I didn't read any of these. That first comment's perfect.
Play
As
as
in all 4 players? No. Play as in one individual person in the pod has chair tribal or facing left tribal? Yes. We all know that guy.
Yeah, I think I think Bracket 1 is to bring like your stupid deck. Like, here's my dumb deck. Like, here's my cool theme that's not like, here's my +1/+1 or life game. This is like a
Shout out to John, his eye deck.
Yeah, like-
Everything's got eye in the name or has a giant eyeball in the art.
or like
Can
my
I just point
backflip,
out-
yeah.
This guy commented saying, "Friend of mine built a regular guy deck. All human citizens. Kenrith is their king. It's based. Kenrith being your commander automatically makes that not a Bracket 1 deck.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, so there are Bracket 1 decks and there are Bracket 1 pilots. Rarely do they overlap.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and someone's like, "What is Bracket 1?" It's you blind pick 40 lands, 59 cards, and a 5-color commander. Boom. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
We should make it our goal to try to build Bracket 1 decks.
it's tough because they're usually so unplayable. But yeah,
It's like playing Pauper Commander.
yeah. So
Nah, you can break that too. I did.
the number one
I mean, you
comment that said like, I use Bracket 1 decks to play with my kids, and then the other one was B, when I'm teaching people Magic.
Which is
That's
fair
fair.
because it's very simple mechanics, and
I'm gonna make a.
you're not like doing 100 things during everyone else's turns.
This is my Flyers deck, and you're gonna want to use things that boost Flyers, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bracket 1 is not something I ever play. I have yet to play. Everybody's like, well, what about precons? Well,
That's
precons
Bracket
are-
2 to
Yeah,
3.
precons are Bracket 2 because they're actually cohesive and good. So, yeah, see, that's fun. No, I enjoyed it. Yeah. Most people just fall into 3 or 4. That's my number one thing. Is like, you either are playing 3. It's precon.
You
3
want
or
a
4.
couple of fun cards. You want a couple of fun cards, or you want a lot of fun cards, or you want to play a precon.
For sure. So, have you guys ever called out to play a precon 1 with everybody? Or sorry, Bracket 1?
No.
No.
So like, I just don't think it's a thing.
So
The problem is
my-
the
ahead.
people who call it Bracket 1 will never play Bracket 1.
Mm-hmm.
While the people who actually play Bracket 1 just play the game so casually they connect with no one except their friends.
Yeah.
So they don't even know about brackets. They don't even understand any of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So in my old commander group, we don't really meet up too much now. We used to like come up with the rules and stuff to build decks just to like
Just
add a
daily,
new
yeah.
twist to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was we had to randomly pick a legendary, and then the deck couldn't cost more than $50.
That's always a fun
And-
one.
That one kind of like falls in between 1 and 2 to me because like a lot of the time to build a higher bracket, you have to have more expensive cards.
Right.
So like I ended up with the commander that would like steal, I forgot what her name was, but she would steal like creatures, and I made a clone deck, and clones aren't cheap. So all of my value went into playing clones, and the rest of the deck was like 10-cent cards.
Yeah.
So like it was Bracket 1, and it was fun, but we played it like twice, and then I was like, I'm kind of over this. Like it's kind of boring. Like there's no interaction at all.
Yeah, it's just can I assemble my funny business or my
Yeah.
my yeah.
What a bracket one to me in my mind is when Tony talks about playing that terrible blue-black zombie back when we first started playing.
But he's not
Lich
even
King.
legendary. That's what sucks.
Well, no, I'm not saying playing an
yeah, Lich
EDH
Lord,
deck,
like
but it's
zombie.
the idea is like I'm just learning the game and I like kind of understand the cards and I think this card's cool. I'm gonna make a deck out of it, and you just like go buy a bunch of random trash.
Yeah.
And like put it together and cobble together some horrible deck that has very little synergy.
Yeah.
Like that's bracket one.
Yeah.
When you don't understand the game, that's bracket one.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Bracket one is meant to play the cards that you cherish, and hopefully those cards aren't Psychonic Rift.
You know that guy talking about his facing left tribal?
Yeah.
I took that to mean he was always passing his turn because he had nothing to do. So it's like always facing left to say, "Your go."
That's much funnier when you say it like that.
That's a fucking bracket one deck. Your go.
Draw. Go ahead. I have no place. All right. Then the last thing I'll ask you guys is, and I asked the community again, do you have a commander pet peeve?
Yes.
What is it?
Let's hear it.
The big one is being on your phone.
Yeah.
A
was my
lot
big
of the time, it just takes like watching people on their phone. Makes me feel like I'm bothering someone, and that's like the last thing I want to do when I'm playing Commander. Because a lot of the time, if I'm playing Commander, I'm playing with friends, so I'm like trying to have a good time. And if I'm explaining stuff and I go through this long convoluted thing, and then you look up from your phone and go, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna get pissed because I'm like, I'm not explaining it again.
Yeah.
You don't get to respond now.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
JB, the best.
Originally, I thought the thing was just magic pet peeves, because another pet peeve of mine is people who complain about slow play and then slow play themselves.
Yeah, those come from the same cloth. Like, I can't believe
Yeah.
you're slow playing me. It's like, you're actually a slow player. And I've seen people completely shift their pace down when it's like, I'm going to lose in position. There's 7 minutes on the clock. Snap, 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 snap. Snap, 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 snap. You're like, oh, you fucking dick. Like, yeah. Which is probably a lot harder to do these days, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Johnny-
I think cell phone is the biggest one to me.
What do you got?
That's what I said. Mine was cell phone. It's one of the things that keeps me completely away from Commander. I know it's like, it's not my turn. I have no responses. I'm just going to be on my phone, and you guys tell me if I win or not. It's like, then why even play?
I will put like a caveat to it. I understand if you have like kids and like important things to check, but it doesn't take that long to look at your phone and be like, "Oh, my wife didn't text me that the kids aren't dead, so we're good." Like, you know what I mean?
You're just doom scrolling, dude. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, doom scrolling. It's like, come on, man. Like, you can do that on your own time. This is our time. It's collective. Let's play it together.
It
and
makes
hang
me-
I'm
out.
here to hang out, talk, and like play
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah. There was a lot
What
of
about
them.
you, JB?
I mean, unrelated to the magic stuff, because I'm not going to talk about cell phones for this. Playing like D&D or any other like tabletop RPG. God, do I want to strangle people who pull their phones out all the time.
It makes the experience like, okay, I guess we're not doing this. This is a problem for you. Okay. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Well, and it's even worse with that because while in EDH you can just say like I have no answers, like I'm not going to do anything. Go ahead,
F6.
and then you check up every once in a while, and you're keeping up with like the state.
Hold up.
I'm fine with that.
Go ahead.
But when you're talking about like a tabletop RPG game, you should be focused because there are constantly things changing, constantly things happening that are like hard to keep up with if you're not listening or engaging. What were you gonna say, Jeff? Before I go on to my actual pet peeve.
Scroll up a little. Did that guy, his pet peeve say cleaning fish? I'm over here trying to get my zombie horde going, and there's GD fish scales everywhere. I don't even know how to respond to that.
That's
If I
not
was
annoying.
playing
This guy's Looney Tunes.
still, if you were like playing Commander and someone was like, "Hold on," and they just bust out a cutting board and start cleaning a fish, like what? I don't even know if I could say anything.
I
to
thought
that,
they were like killing the fishbowl. But yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because he said scales everywhere, so I assumed he meant
He meant, like,
cutting a fish up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say my number one. What is my number one pet peeve? God damn it! I had it in my head too when you guys kept on talking about fucking cell phones over and over.
Cheeto dust, huh?
No, I think it's takesies backsies.
Oh, for sure.
That's my number one. Where like an entire turn goes by and they go, "Oh, I meant to do this. Can we go back?" It's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah. Someone's like,
It's
forgiving triggers at like a turn pass. Well, I was supposed to trigger that. It's like it's been a full turn cycle, or we moved on. Like,
it's that, and then like it kind of couples into the not paying attention thing too, because it's like, oh, I meant to do this.
It's one thing to me if you're newer and you're learning, I'll give you a pass. But if you've been playing Magic for years and we're sitting here playing,
I
and
don't care how many years you've been playing.
No, what I'm saying is like, let's say this is your first time playing. Like,
Don't care.
I'm gonna give you a chance, but like, if us four, the podcast sat down and play, and JB is like, "Oh, I forgot to make these tokens last turn." No, man, we're past that. Sorry.
Even if we're like, let's say if we're like, it's a tutorial. It's on my like if I'm teaching you Magic, it's my job to like point these things out as they happen because to keep it like maintained board state.
Right.
However, if we're just some random people at a con.
Oh yeah, that's
well. Even then, it's like I don't care how like I've been playing for 6 months. I go, yeah, you know the best lessons to learn, to remember your triggers is when you don't get them. You go,
yeah,
you don't get them, and they're like, oh well. It's like, yeah, well next time you'll remember. Like it's just it's such a if you want something to stick with people, like the whole takes you back to things, just stop it. You're not getting that. Sorry. And you're just like, well, yeah, that's how miss triggers work. And you just move on. And they go, well, it's like my friend group listener. It's like the reason why you probably keep missing your triggers is because everybody lets you take them back.
Yep,
nothing's gonna stick with you, but that's okay. It's whatever. It's not my cup of tea.
Look at that right there. Someone not paying attention to the table, then wanting to take it back.
Yeah, it's yeah. Like actually, I was gonna cover that, or the real thing is table talk. Table talk's the worst. That's the worst.
Why?
Are you gonna counter that?
Yeah,
okay,
that's different.
If you're
table talk is fine when it's like,
oh yeah, dude, I don't care. Yeah, that's what I do. I like to throw my spells at people. They're like, I'll cast my commander. I know you don't. Essence just chuck it. But yeah, and then people are like, well, you passed my. I was gonna counter. I was like, I don't care. I did it first. I'm faster. I'll skip your priority step. But yeah. And most people are, dude, it was crazy the amount of people who are like, I actually like being on my phone because people take the longest turns. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. Like, then the people that you're playing with are not good. Like,
you need to tell them to go faster.
Or find a different group. Like
Antonio.
Oh my god.
You need to go faster.
Well, he just picks decks that can't go faster.
Well, he just likes doing stuff on his turn, but like even with that, man, like long turns, I just look at it as like his commander to me is just like, do what you want, have fun, and if that's what he wants to do to have fun, do it.
Yep.
Like as long as you're progressing your board. If you're taking 30 minutes and nothing has changed, that's different. But a lot of time when it comes to Antonio and what he's playing, like it's like putting counters or making tokens, and it's like, all right, you're progressing the board, you're doing stuff. Like at least something is happening that I can pay attention to.
For sure.
I have not played with him a ton, but I have had the takesies backsies with him too, where he's like, oh, I meant to play this in this order instead.
That's fair.
And I'm like, get the fuck out
Yeah,
here, dude.
beat it, dude.
I still think my favorite time playing with him and you is when we were at, I think it was MagicCon Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was me, Antonio, and JB. We played at a table, and that was before Antonio had got his sleep app machine. So he was having issues with staying awake. And in between turns, when it wasn't his turn, he literally was falling asleep at the table. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, you should put the comment there. I hate when people fall asleep during the game.
And it wasn't his fault. Like he was dealing with those issues, but it was just funny because like JB would take his turns with his fairies, and you look over and Antonio's just like sitting there like this, and then we'd wake him up. He'd take his turn, and then just like instantly be out again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this guy's pretty legit. Anybody that does random determination, because he's like, I don't want to. I'm gonna roll dice to see who I attack. I don't want to take any ownership of this, so it's the dice telling me to attack you, not me. Yeah. Man
I
up.
always attack Josh or Tony first.
Who?
Just
What?
stick together.
I'm saying you or Josh.
Yeah,
Those are the two people I
don't
always
care.
attack first.
I intend it to be arch enemy every time I play against this group.
Hmm?
So I just go. It's going to be arch enemy. So I have to build my decks
It's
to have.
gonna be me.
I have to do Splinter Twin combos every time because I go. Oh yeah, you got me down to 1 life. Well, it's Splinter Twin. Everyone's dead. I just need to do it with 1 life.
Just gonna play Leyline as Singularity.
No, that guy's got it right. You missed it. Pet Peeve is the entire format itself.
Mine's the entire format. Yeah, not for everybody. Yeah. All right. Good episode. New format. Hope you guys love it.
I'll buy a pack for next time.
You better, dude. That's how we
I'll be
start
ready.
every episode. I gotta insert cracking a beer noise.
Are we gonna pick the same pack every time, or are we all picking different ones?
Just bring what
Whatever
you
we
want.
want.
I don't care.
Okay.
If you wanna be fancy and go buy a collector booster, I got a couple of collector
might,
boosters. I got like 6
actually.
Final Fantasy ones. I have
It'll give me an
I'm not
excuse
buying
to open up
$100 booster pack.
Strixhaven.
I got 4. I got 2 Strixhavens. I got 4 Dragons. of
So I can
Tokyo
open a
collector
locust
boosters.
spray foil and be mad.
They're just sitting there pretending like I'm gonna do content with them. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll do it, but never gonna
One day.
happen.
One day I'll do it.
It's just tough, dude. It's
It's a lot. It
It's
really
not
is.
a lot. I just don't want to. It's not. It's
Bullshit. You want to. You just don't got the time.
Well, it's the
lot
juice.
to do.
It's the juice worth the squeeze. That's really all there is to it.
Are you the lemon or the lime?
Yeah, dude. I went on a picnic with
I
the
like
kids
both.
today. So
Yeah?
I did that in
Nice.
sandwich.
Did you make him a peanut butter sandwich?
I did. No, exactly.
Nice.
And then we used real bread, not store bought bread that we made. And let me tell you something. This is a new thing I learned. If you have bread that you made, because we went to a park, sat at a picnic table. This would be a sign off about real bread. It sat out in the sun for like 7 minutes, and it's not hot today. It's like 55 degrees, dude. It was like toast. It was crunchy.
Yep.
It's like real bread doesn't last more than 24 hours. Like it can't. Like so, if you make a loaf of bread, you better be eating a lot of bread. Like if you want to make your own loaves of bread, you can't be a single guy because you're gonna be eating so many goddamn carbs.
Because there's no preservatives in it.
There's not supposed. Yeah, it doesn't last. It will literally mold in 24 hours. Like it'll be like, oh, there's green on this, can't eat it, which is good because
I mean, you can taste a little sour, but
yeah, hopefully there's penicillin in there. But yeah,
Getting healthy, boys.
good episode. See you guys. Hopefully everyone likes the new format. Goodbye.
hell yeah.
Once you get to know, you never really